Now, the Special Investigating Unit has welcomed a High Court judgment which dismissed with costs 2 applications brought by LNG Scientific. The case involves the awarding of a 113 million rand contract of PPE that would have been issued by the Gauteng Department of Health, which was set aside by the Special Tribunal. SIU spokesperson Kaizer Kganyago joins us now for more on that. Kaizer, good to have you. Thank you very much for coming on. Another win for you, I suppose. You are forging ahead with particularly cancelling these contracts. This particular company, it seems, was not on the database of government, but managed to get awarded this contract. How did it happen?
Yeah, you will remember, thank you very much, and thank you to your viewers. You'll remember at the time, we had this discussion here on this platform where I was saying, because of the emergency at the time, people were sent WhatsApp messages to just say, come, and there's an emergency now, anybody can get, and then even people who were not on the database were called in to come. Even companies that were about to be deregistered and all of that came back and then got these contracts. And this was one of them. And when we did the investigation at the time, we found that this was just awarded through the office of the CFO at the time. And this about 113 million rand worth of PPEs was bought from this particular company, which was not even at the time in a position to provide such kind of material. Therefore, they had to go and source it somewhere.
And what were they arguing now? What were they appealing? Because it's clear that that particular procedure would have not been properly followed.
Yes, what they were arguing is that, you remember at the time, I think it was on the 7th of February 2024, the Special Tribunal made sure that they set aside the contract and said it was invalid. But they then went on to say, because you cannot benefit from an invalid contract or an unlawful contract, you have got to be divested or your profits will have to be taken. And then they were arguing that, no, but is this order happening with immediate effect or is it suspended? And that was one of the matters that they were raising. And on the other one, they just wanted to appeal because of what they called at the time the uniform rules of the court. Therefore, they created 2 cases just to allow themselves space to say, if we lose one, we'll get the other one. And that matter dragged for this long because now they were no more appealing at the Special Tribunal, they went to the High Court. And that is only now on the 10th of June that the High Court dismissed both of those cases with cost.
So what is the court saying? The order has an effect of immediate effect, and does it suspend the other order?
Yes, they're saying it doesn't suspend the other order. This one of theirs is saying, whatever you are asking for, you are not getting. Therefore, the order that happened in February stands, and therefore we then have to proceed with how things should have happened immediately after the 7th of February order.
So what is the next step now for them to return those profits?
Yes, what we then are going to do, because the court always talks about equitable distribution in terms of saying you have used your money to purchase some of these things. Therefore, give us your books, give us the receipts of these things that you bought, and then we can subtract it from the 113. Whatever remains is the profit. That you are not entitled to. You must take it to the Special Investigating Unit, and we will then take it back to the Department of Health in Gauteng.
Kaizer Kganyago, appreciate your time. Thanks so much for coming on, as always, and updating us on such matters. High Court dismissing 2 appeals with costs in a matter related to 113 million PPE contract.